Hi everyone, this is Statistics 27, Normal 6, and we're going to solve normal distribution problems with a graphics calculator. And so we're basically going to do our assignments over again, but we're going to check all our answers from the table with the graphics calculator. So let's start with the problem. So here's our problem, same problem we did yesterday using the table, but now I want to find the probability of x less than 80, and I'm going to use my graphing calculator to do it. And so as what we did before with the standard normal distribution, we're going to use the calculator statement normal CDF. But what's beautiful about this statement is we can always change the mean and the standard deviation. You'll remember on all the problems we did before, the mean and the standard deviation were 0 and 1. But now we don't have to leave them that way. In our case, the mean and the standard deviation are actually 115. So we can use those. And we don't have to enter z-scores for the left and right bound. We can just enter the actual value of the data. And so to figure that out, I'm going to draw a picture of the data. And I know 80 is over here. It's less than the mean. And so the area I'm looking at is an area to the left. That means 80 is a right bound, and my left bound is negative infinity. But we illustrate that with a really small number, like negative 99,999. And if you type this into your calculator, you're going to get exactly the same probability, 0.0918, that we got before, except it's going to be out to more decimal places. But to 4 decimal places, it should be approximately the same. So let's do this on a couple other problems. So our first problem is probability to the right. And so all I want to do is, like normal, is I draw a picture. Mean is 100. So I can see that 133 is to the right. And I'm going to have a small area, small probability. And so therefore, this is going to be equal to the normal CDF. And I need a left bound, which is 133. A right bound, which is positive infinity, so I'll put 99,999. And then I need a mean and standard deviation, which in this case are 115. And if I type those in a calculator, I'll get a solution. And so you can see that what I get is 0.0139 or 1.39%. And that's more than 2 standard deviations away, so we would expect that to be really small. So on the next problem, I would like to do a probability in between. And so once again, I just want to draw a picture. 120 is above the mean, 120, and so is 150. And so I can see that I'm doing an area in between, and so therefore that helps me. This is going to be a normal.
Attention students.
Sorry for the interruption, but you'll see that this is a normal CDF, and the left bound is 120, the right bound is 150. The mean and standard deviation are the same that we've had, and so I can type that into the calculator, and I'm doing that right now. So you can see that it's not going to take a lot of time to do that, and it's just a matter of typing it in. And I have the solution right now, and that's 0.0908 or 9.08% if you round it off to 4 decimal places. Okay, and that's typically how you do it. So where's normal CDF? It is in your calculator under distribution menu, number 2. And so this is very much like we did before, but now this can do any normal curve because we can enter any mean and standard deviation. So this eliminates the step of finding the z-scores. Now finding the z-scores is still important for other things, but the further we go along, we're going to use technology. So thanks a lot. That's it. And so for your test tomorrow, make sure you tell me what menu we're using in the calculator. Okay, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.